Boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. Look like there's troubling news coming out Unrivaled involving Caitlin Clark, superstar teammate Aaliyah Boston. Guys, for this one here, we got to go down to Florida and we got to jump right into the story, man. The story is still developing. Aaliyah Boston suffered an injury last night during Unrivaled, and she will not be able to continue throughout the Unrivaled season. Now, we don't know how much this injury will affect the upcoming WNBA season. We know that the WNBA is currently going through negotiations to get a CBA agreement done. We just reported last night and early this morning that Brianna Stewart stated that she don't know if a deal will get done by the March 10th deadline. But as of right now, if you're an Indiana Fever fan, this is some very concerning news that is coming out right now. And I'm telling you, this is bad, bad, bad. I've been a person that I have not been, you know what I'm saying, pretty vocal and pretty covering the whole Unrivaled and all these other leagues, man. I'm just not a fan of it. You don't see it in any other sport but women's basketball. You see your star franchise players playing in other leagues. It's mind-blowing to me that the team even allowed them to do this, but it is what it is. It's just the nature of the sport. It goes on to say, shout out to Chloe Peterson, who reported this 4 minutes ago. Aaliyah Boston, who left Phantom BC last regular season game with injury, has been ruled out for the rest of the Unrivaled season due to a right lower extremity injury. Unrivaled only has 3 days left to play and did not specify the seriousness of the injury. Guys, this is very, very bad. Because training camp is right around the corner, bro. We know how far the Fever came last year to nearly making it to the WNBA finals, and Caitlin Clark's coming back. And injuries was the story of last year's season, bro. A lot of injuries played a factor in the team not making it as far as we thought they could. Down there, half the team got hurt. This is a very, very, very unfortunate story. And, you know, I hate doing stories like this, man. I truly do. Um, it's just ugly, dog, because this is going to overshadow a bunch of stuff. Because let's say the deal get done, right? We don't know how the Fever are going to look now. You feel me? We don't know how things is going to look for the Indiana Fever, dog. This is just a very terrible situation. I just can't even lie, man. It says Aaliyah Boston has been ruled out for the remainder of the season due to a right lower extremity. This is a huge bummer. Wishing Aaliyah the best and a swift recovery. Her growth this Unrivaled season has been awesome. Now, Aaliyah Boston has been one of the top players in Unrivaled. Um, I believe she won, if I'm not mistaken, Aaliyah Boston is the Unrivaled Defensive Player of the Year after settling a new season record of 29 blocks. She also finished third in the league with 7.9 defensive rebounds per game. Boston was also named to all Unrivaled second team, averaging 18.9 points a game. And to go down the way she went down is crazy, man. Let's check out some of these comments. Somebody said, congrats, AB, but why is she first team? It's crazy. She's the second team. I don't know, man. Let me go pull up the Unrivaled X account. I'm pretty sure they was the ones who broke this story. This is very bad, man. And I don't know why. Like, I get that they need the money, but Aaliyah Boston is a franchise player, dog. And Unrivaled haven't said anything about Aaliyah Boston. Yes, they did 4 minutes ago. Aaliyah Boston has been ruled out the remainder of the season due to right lower extremity injury, and that's all they freaking put. Let's check out some of these comments. This significantly impacts how the Phantom will perform going forward. She was huge offensively and defensively, but I hope she heals up. This is terrible. What? When did this happen? What? What is the actual injury? These vague reports aren't acceptable for the professional sports league. Does Unrivaled have proper medical setup? Hey, that is a good question, man. That is a good question. Now, since they said that question, right? Let's play devil advocate. What if Aaliyah Boston just don't want to play no more and she's getting ready for the season? That could very much be a factor. I doubt it, but that could very much be a factor, man. I don't know, but this is bad. On so many levels, this is bad. I'm wishing Aaliyah Boston a speedy recovery. And yeah, man, we have no new updates coming out about the CBA negotiations. I've been online looking, and yeah, there has not been anything to come out. Nothing new. Let me check this out here, share this with you guys. WBPA pushes revised CBA plans as salary cap revenue sharing remain disputed. The WNBA collective bargaining agreement negotiations remain at a standstill despite months of talks. The Women Players Associations has submitted a revised proposal in hopes of breaking the deadlock significantly. Now, if you guys, um, oh wow,
Anyone who isn't up to speed, can you explain in basic terms what the players want to see accomplished?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that we're trying to see accomplished is, like you said, this has been a big year for us, a big last couple of years for the W. And I think when you looking at social or anything, it's just like, okay, the value's going up, everything's going up. I mean, we getting these TV deals. And so when you're thinking about that, you're like, okay, well, let's talk revenue share. Let's talk about that and how it can implement into our salaries. Because when you look around and you think about businesses, the biggest thing is the revenue share. Like if this is going up, the players and the product is going up and we're showing up every single day, our wallet should be doing the same. And so when you're talking about just seeing that, I think the league is growing. And so for us, we have to sustain that by just getting equitable compensation. And I think that is so key. And that's what we're really just talking about is making sure that we're just united and understanding and letting the league understand that we're not going anywhere. We've earned everything that we have been fighting for. We are valuable and we're going to continue to show up as that. And I think that is what makes our league so powerful is that we know the power of our voice and our platform. And we're not going to stop until we get what we deserve. But to see it and then to hear what they're saying and it doesn't add up, I think that's what's going to continue for us to not back down because we see a lot of things going on in the talks of our league and other leagues, they're growing. And it's like, well, if they see that we're worth the buck, why can't our own league see it? And so it's going to take time, as we know, and it is taking time right now. But we're going to continue to stand on business for what we believe in and what we deserve.
Now, what's the biggest misconception you often hear about this whole conversation?
Oh, that we just want to get paid like the guys. I hate when people say that. And granted, I'm not a numbers girl. I'm not at all. I'm far from that. But I think the biggest thing is just meeting the fair agreement of what we are discussing. It's never what the NBA is doing. It's never, oh, we want pay them what they got. No, we understand that that's not how the business works. But we also understand that we're missing within our own business. The revenue share is missing in our own business and in our own checks. So I think people need to stop thinking about that way and just think more so of like, okay, yes, they are saying pay them what they deserve and what you owe.
I think it's so important to.
So that was A'ja Wilson speaking about the current state of the CBA negotiation. Guys, we're going to keep Aaliyah Boston lifted up in prayers. I want to know you guys' thoughts about the video. Be sure to hype, like always, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out.